Hello, my name is Sekhet, and we're playing in the modded world. And done quite a bit between episodes. I was trying to rush Astral. Um, didn't work out. I went all the way to the Nether. I dug my way to a fortress, and no Nether wart. No Nether wart room. It's unfortunate. So I went ahead and threw together some basic machines. A battery, generator, electric furnace, pulverizer, and an induction smelter, just like last time, to get ourselves some pewter. A bit of pewter, we got a magic workbench, just like last time. And we'll have to get an altar together. I guess we'll just slap it all down right here for now. So we'll have to start with the wooden altar. Although for some reason, like, a lot of this is unlocked. I think, well, no. This is unlocked for some reason, but this is all correct. Alright, we can't just steal an altar this time. We haven't found one of those Eidolon dungeons. So let's see what we're gonna have to do here. Okay, not bad. Oh, fancy me, I made a quest for wooden altars. Speaking of quests, let's go ahead and cash in the... Oh, nice. Very nice. It's like comically unsafe out here. I'm like dying all the time. It's not easy to rush stuff, I guess, in this pack. If you don't get lucky. I did not get lucky in the Nether. We did get lucky at a ruined portal and found a wither rose, so that'll help us out a great deal. Start with a good old dark prayer and start working our way up so we can make the scythe. And I guess that's a good thing. Like, I'm not kidding, I'm like dying all the time. Trying to rush stuff, and I didn't want stuff to be super easy to rush, so you might notice that these are the recipes I changed. We're using Arlemite. Excuse me, I'm surprised by a sneeze. We're using Arlemite for this because I'm not really using Arlemite from much else. It's like it's in the pack, and I want to do something with it. So we're gonna do easy villagers with it. And we'll eventually put all these guys in the basement, but for now... Oh, that's right. It's you click him in. Now we gotta get him some food. We're definitely gonna want an iron farm. This will be a good use for our friendly neighborhood nitwit. And here we are set up again to farm some soul shards. Braziers, stone hands, redstone, get some undead near, set it on fire, get the shards. Oh, here's a friendly neighborhood zombie. Set this on fire, we just want to keep him nearby. They don't have to be right on top of it, but closer they are, it helps. And we'll set it up again. I see one of those big boys. Wonder if we could get its heart. Probably not. Like, I don't have looting. I don't have much. Come on, you. He's fast, isn't he? And we'll gather up a few more. Hello, skeleton. Oh, hello. Okay, we got a decent amount of them. So let's say we got some of this too. And we completed some quests. Did make the tallow. And oh, a little beef and broccoli. bunch of soul shards. And I guess we can make the crucible now? We could probably make it before, but we didn't have soul shards to make what I wanted to make. And that is some arcane gold. And for the time being, we're just gonna pop this thing right out here, and we're gonna shut our magnet off. Bubble bubble. Yeah. Arcane gold. I'll make a bunch of it. That's a little more arcane gold. And a little bit another rack. Okay, 23 arcane gold. That is not half bad. We're gonna do a couple of things with it. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make a goblet. Okay, that's easy enough. Whoops. There we go. Plop that down on our altar. Now, at some point during Dark Prayers, we unlock blood signs. So, we're going to sacrifice an animal. And we got our cage from supplementaries. We'll just grab ourselves a chicken. Hey, hey, darn it. Hold still. Give me you. Alright, let's try that again. Doing a terrible job. Probably help if I had glass in the windows, but there we go. And we'll cast the appropriate sign. Go ahead and make a source jar with some of that arcane gold. And we're also going to make an agronomic source link. Okay, we just need a little bit of wheat. Very good. I'm going to go put this out by our crops and start to collect some source. Now, if you didn't see the earlier episodes or you don't know Ars Nouveau, what this is, source is the kind of the mana, the power of Ars Nouveau, and you can get source from different things. The agronomic source link will produce source from growth ticks. So if we harvest all this stuff, yeah, we've already got some in there. What we'll see is like a little animation going, yeah, there it is, going towards the agronomic source link. The source created by the growth ticks, it deposits it in the jar. We're going to use it to make some spells. And to make spells, we're going to use spellbook. So let's, I think it's just called spellbook, right? Yeah. We can make the first tier. We'll need some vanilla tools. Okay, an axe and a sword. Just plain old iron. What if I made this infused iron tools? Nah, that'd just be mean. Okay, one novice spell book. Now, this thing comes with a couple of glyphs that you can use to assemble spells, and the selector for the book to get in here, default is C. We got harm and break, touch self, and projectile. That's not gonna do it. We can find the glyph. Oh, there's an eclipse going on. Okay. We can find information about all the glyphs in JEI. You can see them all in there. But I like to do it from the Ars Nouveau documentation, the Worn Notebook, because then I know what I've done and what I haven't. Projectile, we know. Self, we know. Touch, we know. Harm, we know. And, you know, Patchouli, it's showing all this is unseen. So I always know what I haven't looked at. But what's the other one? Break, was it? Yeah, there we go. Now, to make the glyphs, to add them to their spellbook, we're going to need a couple of things. The first thing is a glyph press, and this is just a stone block of iron, some arcane stone, which is stone or arcane gem, and a piston. There we go. Out of the woods on the eclipse here yet? That looks okay. Oh, we got somebody on fire. He'll be fine. As long as there are no creepers. I don't really have the diamonds to build a mega torch yet, so I'm gonna be a little unsafe out here. Now we need the tier 1 clay, which is the magic clay right here. It's the one in the middle for some reason. We need the induction smelter to make it. I've already got one just stuck over here on the side of the house. And 20, and then we'll want, I think only 10 clay actually. But we use this and a reagent to make each kind of glyph. Let's see if we get some more clay for that. I think we do. Oh, we did a bunch of things. Okay. And we got another worn notebook just in case we lost it. There's some clay. There's some more clay. There's some source gems for us. And there's some more clay. Isn't that nice? And the way this works is with a little bit of source nearby, you need a 10% of a source jar to do a tier 1 glyph. We got 87. No, I got 78. You pop the clay in with the right click, you pop your other item, the reagent in, then you right click, and now we have access to light in our spell book. So we could make projectile light, just like we did last time. And we're going to want to make a bunch more glyphs. Basically because the more glyphs you have, the more source you have to cast with, and you can see it's a good 25% of our personal source pool, so we want to increase that. Alright, we got a good amount of glyphs. Projectile light isn't quite so expensive. And that'll set us up quite well to deal with this dungeon near our base, which is going to be a wonderful source of loot. And hopefully some red nether bricks and maybe even nether wart if we're lucky. We did not get lucky, like I said, I think, in the one nether fortress that we found. And the way our nether start is, you'll see what I'm talking about. I think I would rather have flight when we go in there again. It's a little dangerous in there. Let's see what we can pick up. Or we could just get Mondo lucky on the first floor, find one of these secret rooms, and grab ourselves all the red nether brick we're gonna need. That's awesome. Oh-ho! This is an Otherworld Grove from occultism. The trees don't tip you off, the glowstone sure should. And that's a mineshaft chest. Let's see what's inside. Oh, skillet? Pretty sweet. So we're down here on the second level of the dungeon. And I might plop a waystone down right here. We've done pretty well in here. And might just leave the rest of this for later. But we're gonna mark the grove. Otherworld Grove dungeon. we're gonna go home. Now we're here to set up natural altar number 2, the nether version. Let's get our little visualization. And we'll make ourselves a little bit of tainted gold. Now we've unlocked the offering table from Nature's Aura, and we're gonna go ahead and set that up. Sweet. We're gonna need some spirits of calling. And these are bottled ghost, bottled sunlight, a diamond, and one of each of the ingots that we've made with these various multi-blocks. We have 3 of them, which is very nice. And now we're gonna make ourselves up a bunch of the infused iron. And now I'll take it all over to our offering table. Okay, we can do 16 at a time. And we'll turn the magnet on. And we'll finally get some ingots of the skies. Very cool. Now with a couple of ingots of the skies, we can finally make our resonating wand and get back on the train to attunement and astral sorcery. So I'm gonna take care of that. All right, looks like that's that's the bare minimum to unlock the perk tree. Very nice. We got 1 already, so we can just have a little bit more armor and a little bit more life. And since we picked a Vetus, we'll gain experience by placing blocks. And folks, we got a lot of blocks to place. This is a mess out here. And I said all this was temporary, and it's gonna be true this time. Right here, where the natural altar was, this is by far the best spot for starlight. You got like the thick blue clouds with the white sparkles in, so this is gonna be the center of our base, although the actual altar is going to be probably about 60, 70, 100 blocks up in the sky. We're going to have a sylph and crops area over here. Coming this way, probably, we'll end up with the Drigme spot. And then we might have Nature's Aura down here still. We shall see. Progress report here. We finally got a roof over our head. And we've moved our stuff out of the hidey hole and into our freshly dug out basement here. We've got an elementary storage. We've moved all of our villagers down here, and the noise is shut off in the config, so you shouldn't have to hear them either in your own world. But they're all down here. We got our machines. I did make a redstone furnace. We needed that to process the star metal dust that we can make with the pulverizer. You can't get star metal from star metal dust with a regular furnace. It takes a redstone furnace. You need the power. But I think what it's time to do is head to the end so we can get ourselves an elytra, and from there a jetpack. Let's take a look at what I did to us here. It's the strap that we made. Yeah, okay. Sky metal and elytra for our leather strap. And just like last time, we are going to go ahead and make a structure compass. Explorer's compass, I think it's called. There it is. Yeah, just some cobwebs and some cracked stone bricks. We have all of that, I believe. Picked that up and I went through the rest of that dungeon. I don't know if I mentioned. Got some good stuff. And we'll be Now I've got the, I haven't neglected, although I just realized I put that roof on without checking to see if I got more perks from that. Yeah, so we've gotten the +1 luck here, and we've got another +1 luck from here. We're about to get a consistent level of fortune, which is very nice. And I think the next thing we were headed towards were these elemental resistances and constant level of unbreaking. That sounds good. We're already? There's a stronghold like in under 600 blocks from our base, so that's really cool. Hey, I always do that. Looks like it's off this way. Let's see where we're headed. Yeah, across the swamp and up over into here, probably. I don't know if you can see that way over there, but there's an alligator with a hat on, or a crocodile. It's pretty funny. Okay. Let's see if we can get right on top of it here. This looks good. Never dig straight down, folks. Like, it is actually really dangerous, but we're just gonna do it. We'll be fine. I popped in right next to the thing. Let's see here. Get rid of that. Crying out loud. Like, this is probably the portal room right here, isn't it? No? No, it isn't? Alright. Looks like we got some good old-fashioned stronghold exploring to do. I ain't complaining. Oh, we're gonna want to set up our projectile light here. Oh, hey, we already got a friend. Alright. We'll be back. Ooh, chest. What do we get? Okay. Seen worse loot. Aha. Library is the money. Okay, returning, we don't need that. Take that. Awesome. Yeah, you can get sharpness 6 normally in this. You might be able to get 7 from a villager. I don't think so. And the quark is a +1 on top of it. A ladder, I want to get on top. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. There's another chest up here, maybe? Yep. All right. Ooh. Awesome. Alright, it took us a while to work our way over here, and you can see on the map there's plenty of stronghold left. This place is huge. What we got here? And spare. We're gonna set ourselves up. I got everything this time, I think. I remembered everything. Well, that stinks, though. Let's fix that up. Don't ask me why I have a bunch of infested cobblestone alive. Oh! I switched away from projectile light to the explosion spell. That's what. Oh, for crying out loud! That's what it does. It's pretty cool. I have to switch to the old healer here. So this is great with the extend time on the heal spell. It gives us regen. Very handy. Anyway, we were setting up a waystone. Here we go. We'll call this the stronghold. Let's get some blocks that won't spawn silverfish on us, just in case. And to the end we go again. Okay, this is like a vastly better spawn platform. We still may die. Let's get all the garbage out of the inventory here. Stuff we don't. Well, it's not garbage this time around, but we don't need those slime balls either. Might need the blocks. Dig our way up here. Select the big boom. Let's see what we're in for. I'm already making him mad. I missed. Anyway, we've seen this before. This time I have the glass bottles. Cool. Yeah, well, sometimes that's the way it goes. It could be a lot worse. Like, oh, actually, it is a lot worse. We forgot our, we lost our spell book. Whoops. Now, fortunately, we had a backup. Unfortunately, it's from before we killed the Ender Dragon. In fact, we came in right into the middle of the fight here. We've got our 60 Dragon's Breath. I'm a terrible shot with this. So, kill her again. No big whoop. Third city. Finally found one with a ship. Oh. There we go. Do we? Oh, of course, we don't get the advancement. Goes into our backpack. What do we got here? Endermosh, the wild and oh, fancy. Bending mixture. Okay. That's a cool thing to find. Let's run up here and deal with this guy. It's probably up here somewhere. Oh, we'll just take care of him. We don't have any way to control our flight right now. We're just being teleported up. That's the way it goes sometimes. Oh boy, we're gonna end up awfully high here. Alright, that could have been a lot worse. Go ahead and grab a few of these. Nice. Put a weight stone down, and we'll get ourselves a jetpack together. I've been digging out a sub-basement to put all of our refined storage and the rest of our machines, and get to it with an elevator. And we are going to do it in factory blocks, which are just, that was a stack of iron and a stack of stone, and you can see we got, what, like 8 stacks of these blocks. So it's pretty good. Now we're gonna have our power over here, and I'm gonna do something a little different this time in terms of how we're gonna deliver it. Want more than one energy pipe. We're gonna do 3, let's say. That's what I'm thinking about. And we're gonna stick these magmatic dynamos on the side here and flip them around so they face in towards the cable. Whoop. I've got 4 of these pipe upgrades that we're going to stick. We're going to need our pipe wrench to set these to extract. That's right. So that each of these will transfer 1,000, which I think is more than a fully upgraded dynamo can handle. And we got space for more as we go. And now we got some pipes hooked up so that they'll be out of the way of up to 8 more magnetic dynamos that we can add. And all we gotta do is set this thing to extract, and it'll start filling this thing up. And of course, we'll have to upgrade it and everything, but I think that'll work just fine. And I think that's gonna about do it for this time, folks. We've gotten an awful lot done today. We still got to hook up a refined storage system. I'll probably do that off camera. And then we've got to set up the SILF and the whirly sprig. And at least infrastructure-wise, we'll be about back where we left off in the other world before the pack became publicly available. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.